at our annual stop at beautiful Bulle Rock.
It's great here, and you know what? It's really not that far.
Now, I know you have some favorite holes on the back like you did on the front, one of them being the
But when you stand on this second tee, he hits you right in the teeth and says, wow, this is Pete Dye.
And it always seems like they're tinkering with things. You know, Sean, how you doing? Well, you know, it's just like, you know, you got
How
something.
about 2 nice cold drinks?
It would be nice.
And look at that. What did I do for you again? Ashley.
That's
Well, here we are in the month of April. Augusta is behind us. And now here we are for our annual trip to Bulle Rock. Hi again, everybody, along with Colleen Wolfe. I'm Harry Donahue. Yes, we're in Maryland, Haverty Grace, and we're at our annual stop at beautiful Bulle Rock.
It's great here, and you know what? It's really not that far from Philadelphia. A little over an hour. It's right off 95. And once you get here, it's so worth it. There's something for everyone here.
Pete Dye designed golf course. You never know, you're going to see plenty of natural wildlife. And as Colleen said, 18 great holes at golf. Our host, the pro, the general manager, is Rick Roundsville. And one of the things he's going to be talking about is, as they say here at Bulle Rock with the VIP program, Colleen, the only thing better than golf is more golf here at Bulle Rock. They have several different programs, and I'm sure one that would interest you. We're going to be back. Colleen and Rick looking at the front nine as Inside Golf continues from Bulle Rock. Inside Golf is brought to you by Yingling, America's oldest brewery, and by Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, where America goes to play. Visit online at phillytomyrtle.com. And by the Philadelphia Section PGA, celebrating 90 years.
The Philadelphia section of the PGA of America is celebrating 90 years. Since 1921, the professionals of the Philadelphia section have proven themselves to be the players, teachers, managers, and stewards of the game of golf in the Philadelphia area. They are the experts in the game and business of golf. Please join us in celebrating our 90-year commitment to the game of golf.
Welcome back to Inside Golf with Rick Roundsville, Director of Golf and General Manager here at Bulle Rock. Rick, it's been about a year since we've been here last. What are some of the new things?
Colleen, it's nice to have you back. It's nice to be finally in a summer, warm Maryland day. Lots of new things on the docket now. Golf course-wise, main thing is a new set of tees. So we put in a little bit shorter set of tees for maybe the senior golfers and maybe less skilled players that still want to come down here and play a great golf course. So that's primarily that's number one. Now that the LPGA Championship's gone, we've had the ability to take the rough down a little bit. So you know our rough has always been known to be pretty healthy. So we've tamed that down a little bit. So in all, made the golf course probably a little bit more playable for the average guy. And obviously there's white tees, blue tees, and based on the handicaps, you know, for the average golfers. And then we go to the golds and the blacks for the more advanced players, and if they really want the challenge back there. So the golf course now goes from 5,400 yards to 6,000 to 63 to 68 and all the way up to 7,400. So something for everybody.
Yeah, very challenging course here. You guys also have a VIP package.
We do. We have, if you go on our website, we instituted a VIP package a year ago, and it's been very, very popular. There's a couple different categories for people that want to come down multiple times. Basically, if you buy 2 rounds of golf, you get 3. You get a 4th round at half price. You get a guest round at $99. You get some discounts in the restaurant when you come down to play, and so it's just a great way to, you know, for somebody who wants to come down and play Bulle Rock multiple times through the year. They can do it at a really great price.
All right, well, Rick is going to take us around the front nine. What are some of the holes that we're going to see?
Front nine today, we're going to look at probably 2 and 4 and 9, the finishing hole on the front nine. You know, three of the good holes out here, really different variety, par 5, shorter par 4, and a good finishing hole on the front nine, number 9.
All right, let's go. All right, Rick, we're here at number 2, par 5. Let's talk a little bit about this hole.
Well, it's really, I think the vision in this, when you get on this tee, this kind of opens it up and says, wow, this is Pete Dye, and this is Pete Dye's vision. think normally on a lot of his golf courses, usually the starting hole, and both nines here, 1 and 10, are kind of mid-length par fours. Just not that bad, not that visually not that different. But when you stand on the second tee, he hits you right in the teeth and says, "Wow, this is Pete Dye," and I think it's a really good indication of what's ahead when people come to visit. It's a great par 5. Got to be very careful in the landing areas off the tee. The left side comes up very, very quickly. A little bit of water down the right side. Then you've got to negotiate the stream that's down in front of the green. So you've got to make the choice of laying up or trying to knock it over. And it's an elevated green, so and typical with here, the greens tend to be a little bit longer and narrower. So depending on where the pin placement is, you got a lot of negotiating. You got to have the right club in your hand to get it up there, in the right position on this hole. So very good challenge, very good, one of the very good starting holes, and pretty good idea what's to come.
Rick, one of the things I noticed is the variation of the course here. There's a lot of variety, whether it's the elevation changes and even the direction of the holes.
That's the first thing that impressed me when I came down originally, when I was looking at hiring me, and I came down and walked the golf course in the early stages of construction, and from the day one, it's hard to believe it's been 14 years that the golf course has been open. But I think this is a real tribute to Pete. There's a wonderful mix of long and short par 4s, good par 5s, different par 3s. Every hole's different, and that's what impressed me. And in my mind, that's what makes a golf course good. If you can sit down at the end of the round and all 18 holes are in your mind, to me that's a good golf course, and I think that's what's here. He just did a wonderful job of the routing of the golf course. The fourth hole I think is a typical example of one of his mid-length par 4s. Potentially can take the driver out of the good player's hand. Again, a green that slopes away from you a little bit, a narrow green. So if you miss the greens, the premium here is a lot of the premium here is on your iron shots into the greens, and I think this is the prime example of what's here. A little bit of a big bunker and grass area in front of the green, and if you miss it right, you're in the water and you're down along the creek, and if you miss it left, you gotta negotiate it up over some hills to get it on the green. And particularly the last couple of years, I think the golf course and the green speeds have been phenomenal. The golf course, condition-wise, has been terrific the last few years. So, not that it was always good, but it's been really good the last couple of years. We've been really fortunate, even with some bad weather conditions last summer. This golf course stayed great all year.
Rick, we're here at hole number 9. Looks like there's a couple options to play this, but what really makes this such a great finishing hole?
Visually it's stunning. It's, obviously, this is typical Pete Dye. He pulls your eye to things, sometimes where you shouldn't be going. The advantage here is, or the good thing with this hole is you can go different directions, okay? But again, and a lot of times what looks like is a route to go probably really isn't. So, I think that's particularly this hole. There's a short area here just at the back of the lake here fairway area that you can drive to, but the disadvantage there is if you go that way, you don't have a lot of green to work with. You got about 5 yards to drop your ball on again, because it's tends to be a more narrow green, and there's bunkers right up against you, and bunkers on the back side of the green, that it's not necessarily the route to go. The real route, I think, is to take it a little bit left. You might have a little longer golf club in your hand, but you're looking right into the green, and you've got a lot more room for error, because again, a typical green here, if you miss the green, you're upside down or downside up, yep. trying to get back and get near the hole. So, but again, this is I think this is what typifies Bulle Rock. We've got what anybody in my mind would consider. We've got 10 or 12 signature holes out here, and this is one of them, and just the variety of the hole is terrific.
Well, that finishes up our look at the front 9, and you're going to take Harry on the back 9. What do you guys have in store for us?
We're going to look at number 12. It's a wonderful par 3 with a little water. 13 is my favorite hole on the back side. Terrific par 4, and then we'll finish with the bare 18 finishing hole.
All right, that's all coming up next on Inside Golf.
Experience what golfers voted #1 for quality, selection, and affordability. Over 100 different championship courses, including 7 of America's 100 greatest. Indulge in gourmet cuisine, pristine beaches that offer endless activities, active nightlife, and more. It's an easy drive, and affordable nonstop flights are now available from over 25 cities. Start planning your Myrtle Beach golf vacation today and request a free quick quote for the best package rates. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It's where America goes to play.